Okay, everyone, so now it's time for part B. Okay, let's see the questions of part B. C is the image when B is reflected in L2. Okay, so C is the image when B is reflected in L2. So this type of questions is a little bit similar to the questions of part A. Okay, and also from part A, we know the coordinates of point B. That should be 2, 1. Alright, that is the coordinates of point B. And the question asks us to find the coordinates of point C. Okay, so because point C is the reflections of point B along L2, so in these terms, as I mentioned before, we just consider L2 is the center, or L2 is the mirror. Okay, L2 is the mirror. So for example, if I tell you that here is the point C, and point C, the distance between point C, the perpendicular distance, that is the shortest distance, is equals to the distance between point B and L2 equals to the distance between L2 and point C. All right. Okay, so in this terms, we need to find out the distance between point B and L2. Okay, so for part B, let's do it now. The distance between point B, okay, 2, 1, and L2. All right. So the distance between L2 and B, because now you can see BC is a horizontal line. Okay, BC is the horizontal line. So the y coordinates of point B and point C should be the same. Okay, should be the same. Both these 2 points, the y coordinate should be equals to 1. Okay, and one thing has changed. That is the x coordinate. Okay, that is the x coordinate has changed. Okay, so the x coordinates of point B is 2, and the because L2, now you can see L2, because L2 is passing through point M. Okay, L2 is passing through point M. So the equations of L2 is a vertical line. Okay, L2 is the vertical line and it passing through point M. So the equations of L2 should be equals to x equals to -2. Okay, L2, the equations of L2 is x equals to -2. So which means every point on L2 should be equals to -2 for the x coordinates. Okay, that means the x coordinates of every point, okay, in this L2 should be equals to -2. Okay, so the x coordinates of point B is 2, and the x coordinates of L2 is -2. So 2 minus -2 equals to 4 units. Okay, equals to 4 units. So now we know the distance between point B and also L2 equals to 4. So which means the distance between C and L2 is equals to 4 as well. Okay, equals to 4 as well. B and L2 equals to 4. All right. So now we try to write out the coordinates. Okay, coordinates of C equals to, okay, the x coordinates of point of L2 is -2. Okay, so -2 minus 2. Okay, because -2 is the x coordinates of L2, and the distance between L2 and C is 2. All right. So the y coordinates of point C is equals to 1. Okay. So here for this one, we find the x coordinate and 1 is the y coordinate. Alright, so the answer should be it should be 4, sorry. The distance between L2 and C should be 4 unit. So the answer should be -6, 1. Okay, -6, 1. Alright. So for this question, for part B, we know that, okay, if C is the image when B is reflected in L2, okay, so which means the distance between L2 and B equals to the distance between L2 and C. Alright, so we can use these methods to find the coordinates of point C. Okay, so that's all.